Hello guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to discuss on the tips that students need to know before they enter physics practicals 2024. A lot of them have been asking me how can they present their data, and it's very simple if you actually want to do well in physics practicals. Most of the times it's not how smart you are or how intelligent you are. There are some rules you need to know, and that is how they mark it. Once that is done, wow, you can see yourself flying. So let's look at what we have on the board. This is an observation of an experiment performed under density and relative density. So we are going to use this observation on the board to explain how examiners mark these physics practicals. For example, we are given a set of masses which ranges from 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. One thing you must not forget is the unit. Look at the unit, grams. A lot of you will come and put 10.00 grams. No, very, very wrong. Because you are not supposed to do that. You already have grams here. These grams will go all in for all of them. And you must not forget, once you so this gram is very important because it's the unit for the masses. Then it must have two decimal places. Don't say 10 without putting 0.00. No. So they mark it accordingly. A number cannot be kept alone without putting in decimal places. So it's supposed to be two decimal places at least for this one. That's expected to weigh the object in air. We have W1. So this is Newton, which is the unit of weight, newtons. So this is the reading obtained. You weigh again when the object is in water, W2. This is the reading obtained. If you look at it clearly, you see how I maintain these two decimal places. Of it, this is what examiner is expected of you to do. Then look at this W3, you see it, two decimal places. Then look at this U. It's a difference between weight in air minus weight in water. Just to subtract 0.20 minus 0.10 is going to give you this 0.100. Why did I leave this one in three decimal places? Because I'm finding the difference. Anytime you have to find difference or division or square, let it be in three decimal places to be on the safe side. All right, the same thing, and look at it. I only have my unit, which is what? Newtons. Then if I go back to find my V, what is my V? My V is W1 minus W what? 3. When the object is immersed in a liquid called kerosene. So we have this. I hope you are following. Now, how do this examiner mark this? If this table is recorded correctly, you are going to have 11 marks. For this 11 marks is for people that have noted their units for mass, which is gram, units of weight, which is newtons, 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 newton, newton. Peradventure, you wrote this for grams, then this one newton. You now forgot to write this one newton. What will happen? They are going to deduct half mark from what you already have. Let's assume this one, instead of writing 0.20, you now write 0.2. They are going to deduct half mark from the mark you already have. So by the time they keep deducting the whole mark, at the end of the day, the child will fail the exam. So if you understand this part, let me move forward to the slope, because the essence of doing physics practical is going to find the slope. Now, how do we find the slope? If we ask to plot a graph, for example, a graph of V against what? U. A graph of V against what? U. The first one says that it will be on the vertical. If it's a graph of V, that means V will be on the vertical. Then U will be on the what? Horizontal. Then the point you have must be clearly what? Stated. What of your scale? You're going to choose a very good scale. A scale that will accommodate what you have. Some of you come and write for me. For example, writing 0.06. You'll now write here 0.07. No. That is not how to do it. How are you going to do it? You're going to choose a scale that accommodates what you have. For example, if you want to choose a scale for this set of reading we have. I can decide to choose 0.02, 0.04 because it increases in interval every 2 cm. So every 2 cm it increases. So if that is known, we can now go back to say that what our points are being what slotted. Then after you might have finished slotting the points, we can draw what we call a line of best fit. A line of best. What is a line of best fit? A line of best fit is a line that we can draw our point to be evenly what distributed. You don't allow your point to fall on one side. It must be evenly what distributed. For example, we have 5 points. 2 will be on the line. 4 will be on the line. 1 will be on one side. It can be accepted. Or 3 will be on the line. The remaining 2 that is not on the line, 1 will be on this side. While this other one will be on the other side. That is like what best fit. Then what is the next thing I'm going to do is how to get the slope. How do you get the slope you're talking about? So pay attention. By drawing a large triangle. This. Now from where it's touching this line, you're going to extend it here and extend it here. Extend it down and extend it down. This is my what? U1. This is my U2. But this is my what? V1. This is my what? V2. That is not all. You must remember to put the units of each of the axes. If you write the units of each of the axes, you already have half mark from here and half mark from here. If the line is correctly drawn, you already have half mark for the line. Then your scale, you already have 1 mark for the scale. Then choosing a black triangle, you already have half here and half here. So a total of what? 6 marks for this. Now you go to the slope. For us to state this, you already have half mark. Then by the time you come and properly place whatever 2 you have into the formula, because our formula is what? Change in V against change in what? U. What is change in V? V2 minus what? V1 divided by what? U2 minus U1. U2 minus U1. So if we correctly come here and trace what we have, pick it up and put it here, then pick it up again and put it here, you divide. At the end of it, you're going to get your correct what? Answer. Then your correct answer will equally have what? Units. But depending on what we have, this particular one does not have units. So if you have the correct answer and unit, you're going to score what? 1 mark. At the end of the day, we are looking at 19 marks. 19 marks. Then if you are able to state the precautions you ensured while performing the experiment, that is extra 2 marks for you. For this experiment that we did, you should be able to know the precautions that you ensured while performing the experiment. Which example will be like going through the ensuring that you avoided 0 error while taking reading on the spring balance. That is one of the words precautions that we ensured while performing the experiment. With this, you can actually get 21 marks without stress. Just understanding the procedure and following the instructions, physics becomes very easy for you. Thank you very much. See you next time.